How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today I'm going to talk about how being frugal can actually save you time. As you guys know, I'm pretty frugal. This is just out of habit. It doesn't really cause me that much inconvenience. There's a learning curve to it because you need to have the skills in order to be frugal. Sometimes you just don't know how. So today I'm just going to talk about some of the things I noticed that save me a lot of money, and at the same time it saves me time. This video is brought to you by Flexi Spot. Flexi Spot has been a sponsor of this channel for years now. I've seen their product improve dramatically over the years. Their flagship product, the E7 Pro, is a C-style frame. This is just an optimal way to make the frame so your knees doesn't hit the center bars. The assembly process is super smooth. They got that nailed down pretty well. And in my opinion, if you compare the E7 Pro amongst other premium desks, this is one of the best. It features a triple telescoping column that's bigger at the bottom for more stability. There's a 4-memory keypad with a convenient USB out. Right now it's set at its lowest, 25 inches to the bottom of the desk. I've set memory 2 to the highest. Let's see how fast it can go up. 18 seconds. It can lift 440 pounds. Let's see how this does. Oh yeah, it's heavy, but it's doing it. 54 seconds. Down is a lot faster. Equipped here is this beautiful black walnut solid wood textured surface. If you guys are interested in this product, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Let's talk about coffee. I have firsthand experience with people around me that must get a Starbucks. They have to drive out 10 minutes to get one, 10 minutes waiting at the drive-thru, and then they come back. That's half an hour gone right there doing what they call a coffee run. A boba run is just something I don't normally do. It's just out of habit because it's so easy for me to go in the kitchen, heat up some water, put in some tea. I put in my almond milk, make my milk tea, and bam, right there, it's all done. In fact, I'll probably will have one right after I do this video. Same thing with coffee. I have my own coffee machine. I learned how to make a really good latte with trial and error, and I actually timed myself on how long it takes me to make a milk tea. 6 minutes for a milk tea and about 10 minutes for a latte. Every single time I save 20 minutes that way, and I save the cost of the coffee, and we all know that adds up very quickly. The same thing happens with any kind of fast food. You run out and you come back. I actually make fresh food much quicker than someone who needs to drive out to buy a hamburger and come back. Literally, it takes me 10 minutes to cook something. You can do Uber Eats, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive. You have to pay your driver. So I probably have to make a range of videos on how to walk in the kitchen and walk out with a delicious meal after 10 minutes. So the strategy with having a lot of fresh food is I have every kind of meat in the freezer, frozen in little individual packets, 1 serving size. I get fresh vegetables every 5 to 7 days or so. So I have a stock of fresh vegetables in the fridge, and I have a stock of rice, whatever starch that you want to eat with your meal. I cook about 3 or 4 days worth because I notice any longer than that, it doesn't taste very good. So I cook a bunch at a time and I put it in a bowl, mainly because cooking starch takes a really long time, like 30-40 minutes or so. So when you have it already pre-cooked in the fridge, you just portion out whatever you need, microwave it for a minute, and boom, you got your hot rice ready. Vegetables, I just steam it. Takes about 5-10 minutes or so. The tricky part is any kind of meat. So in my freezer, I have a stock of salmon fillets, bunch of shrimp, rib eyes, beef, lamb, chicken breast, chicken thighs, chicken wings, all in around 8-ounce servings. Anytime I feel like a certain kind of food, and there is a huge menu of stuff that I like to make. For example, today I just made salmon. Take it out of the freezer, defrost it. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes, and then you slap it on the frying pan, fry it on the skin side for 10 minutes, flip it over for around 2 minutes, and boom, you got a meal. Wild caught Alaskan salmon with rice and steamed vegetables. And the strategy goes on and on for a lot of different kinds of meats. I can take a frozen lamb, cut it up into strips, add onions, and then it'll sort of taste like Yoshinoya. I can also take out an 8-ounce portion, slice it in my meat cutter, and boom, shabu shabu. I take a frozen block of chicken wings, defrost it, and stick it in the fryer. I just use a pot and oil. That takes a little bit longer, maybe like 20 minutes or so. And I have hot wings. I have to make the sauce, but I'll have hot wings. And I can also defrost some chicken thigh, which if you do it right, you can have a crispy skin. It's cooked all the way through within about 10-12 minutes or so, and all of it is super delicious. So I do this routinely for my lunch and my dinner. I walk in the kitchen and I literally walk out within about 10 or 15 minutes with a meal in my hand. So definitely much quicker than even getting fast food, and definitely much healthier, and definitely much cheaper. Each of those portions of meat ranges between $2 and $4 or so, depending on what you're eating. Another thing I do is I cut my own hair. This is a skill that takes a long time to master because I started off when I was in high school, and yes, I've messed up a few times. And you know, you go to school with a weird haircut, or maybe if you mess up, you end up shaving it all off and go, oh, okay, now I have a bald head for, you know, the next few weeks. So after you master this very hard to learn skill, I now don't really go out to cut my hair. When I want to cut my hair, I just go, I want a haircut. And I just walk into the bathroom, do my haircut. It takes me about 30 to 40 minutes. I'm pretty quick now. And then I take a shower. So I'm all done, start to finish, within 1 hour. This is not the pair of scissors I use, but I want to show you guys an advanced method that allow me to cut my own hair. Normally you use your scissors like this, right? You pull it out and you cut it this way, you cut it like that. But you actually need to switch the side at which you cut. If you want to say cut like these hairs back here, you see how I reversed it. And this is a very advanced method. I used to did not know how to do this, and I would get hairs that are a little bit longer behind my ear. That's really hard to cut. I don't know if this is a complaint or anything, but people see me wearing a jacket and think that I am uncomfortable. I'm actually more comfortable than if I had to turn on the thermostat to like 72 or 74. Mainly because when you turn on the heater, the air gets really dry. It hurts my nose. My ears get red and they throb a little bit, and I really hate that. And when the air is dry, my face get dry, it gets irritated and red. And I'm a lot more comfortable when the air is cooler during the winter. So I actually don't mind wearing a jacket, although it does look a little funny. I remember when I was a kid, I went to some friends' houses and they always have it super cold. It's even colder than my house. So let me just say that I do this on my own and I'm comfortable this way. But when I know I have guests over, I turn it up to like 72 or so. The heater just runs like crazy. It makes the whole house really, really warm. The bill goes sky high, but hey, you know, you have guests. So I'm comfortable in this temperature. What is the temperature right now? Let me tell you guys. 65 right now. So it's gotten a little bit warmer. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think the temperature inside at the thermostat is probably around 60. That is probably the minimum I keep it. If it goes to like 58, I can definitely feel that it's crazy cold, so I would turn on the heater a little bit. And so because I work from home making videos and stuff, at any given time it's always above 60, even if it's like 40 or 37 outside. I hope this helps you guys, because I really think all these methods, they add up so much, because all of this is automatic for me. I spend so little, and yet I have premium ultra delicious coffee or tea. I have super healthy meals, clear of preservatives, and it's just a way of life where you have your costs super low. And so this takes a lot of pressure off of needing a certain income to sustain my own life. Whatever I make, I don't even look at my bank account right now, and I've actually stopped tracking my net worth as much. Not every single month now, probably every 2 months instead. Because yeah, you know, you save whatever. So what? You save 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month, it doesn't really matter. When you're naturally frugal and yet you get the same quality of life, that is what I'm talking about. And in this instance, the quality of life probably is even better, because I can say my own coffee is better than Starbucks, better than a lot of the boutique stores. My food is definitely a lot healthier because I know where it comes from. I know how old it is. I'm not putting in a bunch of preservatives, a bunch of random stuff you don't know where it comes from. But doing all this definitely took a lot of skill, a lot of trial and error, a lot of know-how. I hope this video helps you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.